Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video. We have a new DC comic book drop that I wanted to make a video about to talk about because it is a very interesting comic and it's very timely in a lot of ways. We're going to see what's going to be happening with the DC, universe moving forward. And comics like this, when they pop out onto these platforms, I always get curious as to why, right? There's always a reason why. And I'm going to talk about, this Wonder Woman comic, the character. I'm going to show you some real world value too of what this comic is worth. It's decent, actually. It's new and it's really interesting, right? And the covers look really great, because I'll show you some of the variants covers that we would potentially get. And I'm going to talk about the drop right here too. So if you do like this video, make sure you hit like, but you can also, comment down below. That's what I want to know the most. If you're going after this comic on the DC platform, I will be going after it. It comes out on December the 7th. And right now it's December the 5th when I'm making this video. So let's get into this right here. So you can see this is Future State Wonder Woman #1. Okay, so this is the first appearance of a new character called Yara Flor. Now, she is actually from the Brazilian Amazon. She's not from, Wonder Woman's island. If you watch the movies and stuff, you know a little bit about the history. She is another Wonder Woman. So there's like when Diana is missing, she kind of steps in with the Justice League. It's really interesting. Her first full appearance is in this comic, but she made it actually a first appearance in an earlier comic. And I'll tell you about that one, like not so much earlier, like just a little bit. But, I'll show you that comic as well. And I'll put the links to all these in the video, right? In the description of the video. But I found out the best place now for me to find out all the information about these drops, including edition sizes and everything like that, is just in your email. So I wanted to put that out there as well, because the last couple of weeks I've been looking all over the place for information, about where to find how much edition sizes and all this kind of stuff. And the email seems to be the best, single place that gives you most of the info. I still want DC to put everything together in one place on a site, make it a lot easier for all of us to find this info, but that's okay. They'll get there. So here we go. It comes out early access again for back cowl holders. Now, I'm not exactly sure that this is super advantageous for back cowl holders. I think they need to hold more back for back cowl holders. Just my opinion. But anyway, I was able to get the last two comics on the public sale at 9 a.m. This is Pacific time, of course, but it's the same sort of thing. You'll go there early if you want, get in there. But here's the difference right here. There's 2 per account. So now we're able to grab 2, which is fantastic because, if you want to get an extra one, you can, right? That means the back cowl holder access, you can get one. And then the public sale, you can get one as well. Or you could just go into the marketplace and get one after. You can do that too, right? So here's the edition size, 6,500. Now, here is the curious thing about it, is that while we're early, and here are the total editions down here, you can see this right here. 5,800 will be available for the public. 650 will be reserved for access holders, so back cowl holders, so 10%. 50 is back and is held back for the team, So anyway, so like I said, this is not like super overproduced. These are quite scarce. If you think about like how much people could come to this platform in the future, these early comics are going to be quite scarce. And I think it's quite interesting, right? So deep in the heart of the Amazon lies the mythic legend Wonder Woman. But in the absence of Diana, Yara Flor has risen out of obscurity to protect man's world and the magic that lies within it. So she comes up, when Diana's not there. Now, here is the actual comic right here. If you go over to the DC fandom site, I'm going to show you this. I'll show you some of the covers that we're probably going to get, but here is the basic cover right here. Okay, and this is her first full appearance. She showed up in a comic just before this, and I'll show you that too. Here's the cover right here. Here is a variant right here that we'll probably get. That one looks good. This one in the real world seems to be the most valuable right here, so this might be our legendary. And then we have the 1984 cover, which is from the movie, right, in a lot of ways. There's a blank. There's a Matt Taylor variant. We'll probably get this one. This one's shown right on the email if you actually look right here. So clearly we're going to get this one, right, obviously. And then there's like textless ones as well. There's a second printing cover right here. So there's a few covers to choose one. This one to me will probably be the legendary, but we'll see what happens. They'll let us know. We'll find out in just a day or so right here. But if you go over to the actual first appearance of her, it's actually in this comic right here, DC Future State. This was a one-shot comic, a free comic. And so this is interesting, right? So this is when she first appeared, but this one doesn't have a lot of value. If you go on eBay, this one's not really worth much at all. But It is her first actual appearance. This one here is her first full appearance. So there's kind of a debate in the comic book world which one's first. But this one here is a really decent comic. If you actually go to eBay, you'll check it out. You can see the different variants right here. They're decently valued, over a couple $100, you know. I mean, not bad at all for a brand new comic. So you can see people are quite interested in this character, you know, and we'll see where she goes. So I think that this comic book drop on DC is actually a decent one. Just in case you didn't know, you know, it's not bad. It's not like a garbage comic. It's actually decent. You can see the Jenny Friesen cover right here at 9.8. It's about 300 or so. You can see that, or down here about 260, 270. It's got some value, you guys, and there's more different covers right here to choose from. So we'll find out, you know, which ones we actually get. There's the cover right there that we're seeing, the basic main cover. That's probably going to be the common. Okay, and then you can see right here, here's the DC Nations first appearance comic of her right here, where she actually makes that comic in her first real appearance. So that's in there as well. So it's an interesting comic, you know. We'll find out how it does, right? You just let me know what you think. But basically, my main thought here is that these first appearances of characters are very speculative, and they're very interesting to me. And they actually, you know, they give us hints about what's coming. They're not going to just drop this comic book and this character for no reason at all. DC has a plan here. And so in the early days of DC NFT, where we're at, and these low edition sizes of like 6,500, you know, I mean, that's actually pretty good. So I'm definitely going for this one. Let me know if you are as well. Good luck on the drop if you do. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.